The Society of Incentive and Travel Executives is enjoying something of a renaissance following the pent-up demand that is emerging from the corporate sector for motivational events. After 3 days hard toil at the Latham Blue behind me here in Antwerp, it was time to party.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, it's actually the moment you've all been waiting for. The results of the 70s themed Best Dressed Delegates competition.
I'm the organizing committee. So yes, we are working on it since 2 years. And of course we like to make the best out of it, and it's working together with a lot of partners because it's all about motivation and a unique experience.
We could have said keep it simple, tie or bow tie and no, just do as we are, be creative, do something special. That creativity is very, very important.
The winner of the men's section is none other than Mark Musselman. Look at those heels.
It's quite clear here that Site is trying to instigate a new start. The conventional meetings industry is maybe something a little bit more, conventional. While this, I'd say, is much more fun-loving. There's definitely some new ways of looking at the meeting industry.
Hello! Our best dressed lady is none other than Lu Ping. How could you resist coming as China in the 70s? How could you resist?
Business goes up and down. In certain part, we see an increase in meetcentives, where both needs to be combined. Nevertheless, the events are still there. You still need to motivate people, even and certainly in hard time.
I love site events. They tend to be a little bit smaller, more intimate. This particular event here in Belgium, we had 25 different countries represented. And when you bring 25 different countries in the room, somewhere at the dinner table, at the education table, you're talking about your local tax issues, your local politics. What are you doing for CSR? What are you doing for creativity? You just can't get that immediate, this is my problem, this is what I need to know. So events like this are wonderful for this specific market.
The perception is that Europe is struggling, which, yes it is. Is no reason why we wouldn't actually, that's fact. But it's about the people that get together to change things, and that's what Site's given. So the membership of Site, everyone's got together. The Belgium chapter has done a fantastic job rallying the troops, getting everyone together, and it's been one of the most successful European events we've had.
There are members of Site who are loyal, long-term members, but might only come face-to-face at a Site incentive-specific event once every 4 or 5 years. We'll meet each other at trade shows, but to actually take a break from everything and just think specifically about motivational events and incentive travel, it's a unique gift that we get to come and do that.
We've got people here from the United States, we've got people here from as far away as Nepal. It's a great sort of melting pot. People are talking, people are sharing ideas with each other. You know, it's the unique thing about Site. It's the fact that we are a genuinely corporate association. We may lack the numbers of certain other meetings industry associations, but I think we have that truly global footprint.
So 0 to 5 is that area, 6, 7, 8 in the middle, 9 here, 10 at this side. You get 30 seconds to find your position.
What's happening in the world today is there's a tremendous shift taking place. It's no longer America versus Europe. Big players like China are in on the action. India is in on the action. Brazil in on the action. And of course my own continent, Africa, is on the rise.
The big change that has happened is destinations have become source markets. So Brazil has been a destination in the past, now it's an actual source market, the same with China. We have already had quite large-scale incentives out of China going into France and Italy, for example. One of our biggest pieces of business in Switzerland was an incentive out of China, which was handled at a very, very high level. So certainly that's an interesting development where the destination actually becomes the source market.
From an inbound perspective into Southern Africa, we have seen a pickup of other developing BRIC markets. The traditional markets of the USA and Europe and UK specifically have radically tailed off given the economic environments that those have produced. So to survive in the inbound game in South Africa, one has had to go and blaze new trails and form new relationships. And I think that's one of the value adds that Site brings to the table. It networks you with people in other destinations. So going to a new place like India, you already know a whole bunch of people.
An organisation like Site is also an opportunity for us to meet somebody from Nepal that can be then a partner for us. We meet them in this environment, we get to know them, we see them in that face-to-face kind of interaction, and then that's where trust starts. That's how we build that trusting relationship, which then becomes the guarantee that we can give our clients that this is a partner that will deliver for you. Destinations, I think, need to be kind of on brand as well. Corporations will not select a destination that doesn't kind of meet their brand profile of what's happening on the supply chain. And our clients, the corporate clients that we have, they want to know that their money is being spent in an ethical way.
That ROI equation is key for our marketing people that now need to present those ROI figures to their financial CFOs. And once we as a service company can demonstrate good ROI, then it becomes a self-fulfilling exercise, because then corporates are prepared to continue to invest in initiatives.
I think for the folks both within a business organization, a CEO or CMO, who understand the value of incentives, you don't need much explanation. But the corporate incentive planner who's out there trying to do all things and be all things, because now they're usually operating alone, they need help, they need support. And so Site is building a strategy to help these corporate planners connect more. And depending on what they do, if they're in the financial or insurance sector, the laws keep changing, and they need that kind of camaraderie just to keep up and be proficient in their job.
All good things come to an end, but really I feel this is like the beginning. There's new energy in this room. Next year we'll be in Rotterdam for the Global Conference, so I hope to see you all there, where we'll have our EMEA within the Global Conference, and then we move forward for 2015. So thank you very much, and I hate to say it, but the conference is closed, sorry. Let's move on.